You can't help somebody and put yourself, in a hole.
Lonely people looking for love are swindled more often than you may think.
The FBI reports that in North Dakota alone, nearly $300,000 were stolen last year through romance scams. And that's just the amount of money reported.
Since the crime is so personal, people often don't tell a soul. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter, Nicole Johnson, shows us those with a broken heart and bank account.
They say love makes you do crazy things.
It's just stupid. I'll never do it again.
Everyone has that embarrassing story, but there are tales. Some won't even tell. Ones like this single dad keeps a secret.
You never picture yourself alone forever.
So embarrassing, he doesn't want you knowing who he is.
Just kind of got lonely and thought, I'll try a dating site.
Since it seems to be the norm these days, he hopped online, met a woman, felt a spark, and got in too deep. They talked for months, then found out she was stuck in Nigeria and needed money to get back to Fargo because her mom was sick and dying.
Sent her $600 out of my account into her account and went to the airport here at Hector, and she never showed up.
She never showed up. He never heard from her again.
And I actually had feelings for this girl, which was, now looking back on it, really stupid.
They come in and they feel so dumb. They're like, oh, I'm so stupid. And I'm like, well, you've got all these good qualities. It's not it's not a negative thing to want to help people. It's not a negative thing to care about people. But you just have to remember that you're your own best advocate, and you kind of have to look out for yourself too.
It's not just older people falling for these romance scams. We're told it even happens on Tinder or in person across all types of people. The only thing they have in common is that they're lonely.
I don't like being single at this point in my life.
You might call this woman who doesn't want her face shown on TV a vigilante.
I hate that I'm having to be put into that situation, to be honest.
After a divorce, she began responding to personal ads on Craigslist, saying online seems to be the only way to date anymore.
I think that's a fake one. That's my personal opinion.
Unintentionally, she's now an expert at spotting scammers. I found her by responding to her ad, calling out a man she says is posting lies. She even included his picture.
Apparently he saw it, and actually somebody wrote to me and said, it looks like he's taking down all his ads.
Others have thanked her too for standing up for those who might fall for it.
They'll run people through all their checking and savings and retirement and everything. They'll keep going until that person is like, I don't have anything else to give you.
If they say, hello, my dear, that's a red flag for me.
For this single dad, he's moved on. Thankful he only lost a fraction of what some people get taken for.
Gosh, I just feel bad for him. Searching for love. You say, this is who I am. Get taken advantage of.
When it comes to love, we all make mistakes. But don't get caught literally paying for them. Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Out of all the internet crimes the FBI keeps track of, romance scams came in second as far as money being lost in North Dakota. The top scam is non-delivery and non-payment, meaning the seller or buyer didn't uphold their end of the transaction.